Hi, my name is Carson Klausing, and I am doing a video podcast on sports psychology in baseball. Baseball is often referred to as a game of inches, but in many ways it's a game of the mind. When the game's on the line and the pressure's high, the spotlight is on you to perform. It's not just physical skill that determines your success, it's also your mental strength. In today's podcast, I'm going to dive into how sports psychology plays a massive role in baseball. And we'll explore how mental techniques like visualization, self-talk, and relaxation helps players at the highest level perform under pressure. And I'll show you how these techniques aren't just useful for athletes, but they're also useful in everyday life. First, let's define sports psychology. It's a field that focuses on mental and emotional factors that affect athletic performance. In baseball, where pressure and stress are constant, sports psychology is crucial. It helps players manage anxiety, stay focused during critical moments, and maintain a strong mindset in the face of failure. Baseball is a game where failure is a massive part of the game. And batting .300 is just an example where it means you're failing 7 out of 10 times when you're only succeeding the 3 times. So staying mentally tough is key to long-term success in the sport. Let's explore how players use psychological techniques to perform at their best. Now, some key techniques in sports psychology that are used by major league players. The first is visualization. This technique involves mentally rehearsing successful actions in great detail. It's like practicing without actually being on the field. Take Derek Jeter, for example. He's known for visualizing his success before every bat. He'd picture himself hitting a single to left field and seeing the ball clearly in his mind before ever stepping up to the plate. This helps the athletes build confidence and mentally prepare for the real thing. The power of visualization is that it engages the brain and helps enhance focus and reduce anxiety. Now, next is self-talk, which is simply the internal dialogue that athletes use to encourage themselves. Think of Trevor Bauer, for example, a pitcher who's known for his mental toughness. After a bad pitch, he might tell himself, "I've got this," or "Next pitch, I'm going to get him." This positive self-reinforcement helps to manage his emotions and replace negative thoughts, and also boost his confidence. It's a vital technique because baseball is a sport with failure and frustration. Players need to stay mentally strong to overcome mistakes and stay focused. Finally, there's breathing exercises. These techniques are used to take control of the body's psychological response to stress, like shallow breathing or racing heartbeats. Mariano Rivera, one of the most famous closers in baseball history, was known for his ability to stay calm in high-pressure situations. Before each pitch, especially in a World Series game, Rivera would take slow, deep breaths to slow down his heart rate and stay composed. It's a simple but effective way for his mind to stay focused and stay in control. Now let's talk about the economical connection. So what does this all have to do with economics? Well, think about it. Mental training is an investment in a performance. In economical terms, spending time on the sports psychology can be seen as an investment that yields high returns. When players invest in time and mental techniques like visualization and self-talk, they improve their performance on the field, leading to better stats, more wins, and higher salaries. For example, a baseball player who improves their ability to handle pressure might get better contract deals or even more endorsement opportunities. Just like companies invest in employee training to improve productivity, athletes invest in mental health training to improve their game. Let's take a look at a couple of real-world examples of players who've used sports psychology to their advantage. One example is Mike Trout. Mike Trout is one of the best players in Major League Baseball today. Trout is known for facing mental techniques to stay focused, especially in high-stress moments, whether it's crucial in an at-bat or a tough game. He uses breathing and visualization to stay in control and keep his mind sharp. His consistency year after year shows how important his mental toughness is. Another example is Clayton Kershaw, a pitcher who used sports psychology to help him bounce back from tough games. Kershaw has talked about visualization to imagine himself throwing strikes and executing his pitches perfectly. This mental preparation helps him stay confident, especially during games when the pressure is on. But how does it apply to everyday life? Sports psychology isn't just for professional athletes. We can apply these techniques to our everyday lives. Let's just say you're preparing for a big test, a job interview, or even giving a public speech. Visualization can help you imagine yourself performing well. Self-talk can boost your confidence, and breathing exercises can help you stay calm. Whether you're an athlete or not, the mental strategies used in sports psychology can help you perform better in any high-pressure situation. To wrap things up, sports psychology plays an essential role in baseball, helping players stay focused, calm, and confident in the face of failure. Techniques like visualization, self-talk, and breathing exercises are not just for pro athletes. They're tools that anyone can use to improve their performance in everyday life. So, the next time you're faced with a challenge, remember that mastering your mind is just as important as mastering your skills. Thanks for tuning into today's podcast. Okay.